Kebano doing well to find Bobby Decordova-Reid there, and he cleverly feeds it out for Robinson, pulls it back into the area. Mitrović on the turn, the left-footed shot was blocked, it's up in the air. He got another touch, lobs it into the box, it's headed away. Seri picks up the loose ball, he goes for goal.
Neco!
It's 6-0, it's 6-0, and it's Seri's first goal of the season. I said about Harrison Reed,
Majestic!
he was the only one out there who hadn't got a league goal. Well, he was replaced, but his replacement, Michaël Seri, was another one who hadn't broken his duck this season. Well, he just has done with a beautifully placed, low, right-footed shot from 25 yards, and look at the smile, he comes across for a hug and a cuddle.
He loves Boa.
Silva and Boa. Left-hand side, works his way infield, finds Seri, who's seen plenty of the ball, and that's a clever ball down the right-hand side from him to pick out Neco's Kebano towards the right-hand corner flag. Dennis Adoye makes a run towards him, finds him, first-time cross from Dennis. Aleksandar Mitrović gets it down on his chest, and there it is! Yes! Come on! 1-0 to Fulham, 10th minute, 11th goal. That's lovely work, a quality goal from Fulham. Michaël Seri with a great floated ball down the right-hand side. Neco Kebano took his time getting there, but looked comfortable, composed as he just rolled it back to Dennis Adoye. The first time cross from Dennis was a deep one, but Mitrović, peeling away from the defender, took it down brilliantly on his chest. Moved it onto his right foot and buried it past Seni Dieng to give Fulham the lead. 11th goal of the season in the Championship. Absolute quality from Fulham, Jamie, and deserve it. I think we started the game brightly. Robinson floats that forward, headed away though. Mitrović couldn't get there. Cairney did well to win it back for Fulham. Carvalho feeds it forward for Harry Wilson onto the left foot.
Yes!
Come on!
What a
Come on! Wonderful finish from Harry Wilson. What a lovely goal from Harry Wilson. Absolute quality.
Let's get back and try and win it.
Now we deserve that. We deserve that on 86 minutes. The very least you would hope now is we've salvaged a point. But that's a lovely left-footed curler from Harry Wilson. He was one of the 4 goal scorers against them back at the Cottage in November. And he's flighted that perfectly. Here's Cairney, feeds it through for Harry Wilson inside the penalty area, working it onto his left foot, back for Cairney, smashes it!
In there!
Come on! 1-0 Fulham, and it's the trusty left foot of Cairney that brings the 100 goals up. And how appropriate, Jamie, I'm delighted for him. He's had such a stop-start couple of years, Tom, with injuries. But when called upon, Harry Wilson couldn't quite get the angle to get the shot away. He worked it across the box. Great decision making in the end from Harry to just prod it into the path of Cairney. And the trusty left foot, he smashes it into the net, and Fulham are in front. Infield it goes for Mitrović, just left of centre. Forward for Wilson to Carvalho. This is lovely.
Yes!
Come on! Come on! That'll do. That's an absolute beauty. What a lovely move, and what a lovely finish. And the opportunity came his way. Fabio Carvalho. The Hammersmith Enders have been crying out for a goal. 8 minutes into the second half. It's 3-0. You've got to say surely now it's 3 points.
Well, that's certainly got the Bet365 rocking, but thankfully, as we've said recently in the past, particularly against Bristol City, you know, there's plenty of time to go. If you're going to concede, you might as well concede early. And now Fulham at the other end, and it's one apiece, and it's Rodrigo Muniz. He's in for Aleksandar Mitrović, and he's closed the gap on him in terms of goals. It's going to be another sensational game of football, Jamie. I don't know what's happened. This magic dust has been sprinkled on Fulham in recent weeks. We saw it against Bristol City, conceding the early goal and went straight down the other end. Harrison Reed squared it across. It's a great goal really from Muniz. He had 2 defenders there on him.
Harrison Reed floats the free kick into the box. Tosin got his head to it, goes from left to right. Neeskins Kebano took it down brilliantly. What a fantastic goal from Neeskins Kebano. 6-2 to Fulham. 7 on Tuesday, we've got 6 already. This is becoming ridiculous. But what a beautiful take from Neeskins Kebano. The header back across the penalty area from Tosin. He's starting to figure more and more now in opposition penalty areas, Jamie, which is good news. Something we wanted to see from him. He won the header, sent it back across the penalty area. Still had a lot to do, Neeskins. The first touch was absolutely gorgeous. And then on the turn, the finish, spanks it past Max O'Leary to make it 6 for Fulham. And this is a top class finish. To Joe Bryan in the left back position. For Tim Ream into the final minute of the 45. We'll get it back to Gazaniga. Little chip pass for Tim Ream, who's in the left back position. The ball infield bobbled its way through to Jean-Michel Seri. Finds Harry Wilson. Decadova-Reed can pick out Denis Adoy up towards the edge of the penalty area, right hand side, and Mitrović, there it is. He didn't wait for the second half. It's in again, a first time finish. He's absolutely mustard. And that's a great goal from Fulham. We were defending in the left back position. Tim Ream played it across. And then with 2 or 3 balls, Jamie, terrific work from Fulham. Denis Adoy set off down the right hand side like a train. Bobby Decadova-Reed picked him out. The ball in from Denis. It's non-stop, first time passing, the ball's whipped in, and when you finish like that, Jamie, I mean nobody in the world, no striker in the world is going to do that any better. He makes it look so easy.
He's the governor, he really is, Jim. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, like a knife through butter again.
It's one-way traffic, is Ivan Cavallero for Fulham once more, left-hand side, checks back onto the right foot. Stands to the defender up, turns it into the path of Antonee Robinson on the overlap. The cross coming in, it's headed away to Neco. And he's done it again, Neco Williams. And that is an absolute perler. As it was headed away, he's waiting just over 20 yards from goal. Took it on his chest, Jamie. The right-footed finish on the volley is sublime. This kid is sensational for me. It's 5-1 to Fulham, and Neco Williams has added his second. And again, it's as sweet a strike as you're ever going to see. The keeper, despairing, dive to his right at full stretch. He can't get anywhere near it. What a player this is. So we shall see how the second half progresses, what Marco Silva decides to do. But here's Harry Wilson picking out Bobby Decadova-Reed. Denis Adoy goes on the overlap. Bobby back for Harry Wilson inside the box. Oh, well, he felt he was not. Ball falls in front of Tom Cairney, and you couldn't make it up. Don't jump all over him, for God's sake. Well, he spanked it with a left foot.
Wow.
That's exactly what we wanted to see. Harry Wilson went on the run into the box, trying to get the shot away. He couldn't find a way through. The loose ball came out to Tom Cairney, and he showed everyone inside Craven Cottage exactly what he's capable of and what he can do with his left foot. What a lovely moment.